Okay. So today we are going to be diving deeper into tax management, project management, and SOP creation. So I'm just going to be giving us a key point explanation via the slide so that it will be easy for me to explain it better. So now tax management is the process of creating, organizing, prioritizing, tracking, and completing individual tasks efficiently. Now, for the previous class, we did something similar like this, whereby we did some samples of tasks where I said assign to this person, and this person. That's the way you can measure and prioritize task, right? We're still going to do it over again, but task management is the process of creating, organizing, prioritizing, or tracking tasks completed by individual persons. So example of tasks that you may likely do as a virtual assistant can be replying to emails. If you are working for somebody that have a podcast, you can upload podcast episode, book a hotel, schedule appointment, design a Canva post, update a spreadsheet. These are example of tasks that you can do for your client, right? Now, tax is done by individual person, right? It's an individual, how will I put it? Um, what word should I use? Tax is like a subset of a project, right? Let me go to the next explanation. Now we have projects. Sorry. So we have project management. So project management means the planning, organizing, coordinating, and monitoring multiple related tasks to achieve one specific goal. So the project is like the overall oga patapata of them all. So let's say, for example, we are launching a podcast. That's the project in itself. But what are the different things, different tasks we can do to ensure that the podcast can be launched? Now, this is an example of different tasks you can do. Let's just say record episode, edit the audio, design thumbnails, upload the episode, and promote the episode. These are different tasks you can do just to launch a podcast. Let's say you want to cook rice, right? You want to cook jollof rice. There are different things you will do to make sure that the jollof rice will come out fine, right? You parboil the rice. No, you go and buy the rice first because you will not steal it. So you parboil the rice, then you filter, you add maggi and salt, all of these things that you'll be doing just to make sure the jollof rice comes out well is the task. Why the jollof rice itself is the project. I don't know if you understand it. So that's how it works. So now, as a virtual assistant, you should be able to manage individual tasks and also coordinating it in a way that the project comes to life. Do you understand? So now let's look at the difference between uh, a project and a task. Now, a project is like one piece of work, right? Like I explained, usually completed individually, okay? Then it's short term, okay? An example is reply to email. You're not doing it like project can be for 3 months, 4 months, but a task you can do it within 1 day or 2 days to get the work done. But a project can last for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. But the little things that you have to do to make sure that the whole project comes to life, they are the tasks. Then the project is a collection of related tasks. All these activities you put together is called the project. Contains many tasks, has a beginning and an end. So an example is launch a podcast, maybe maybe you are starting a food business. Different things that you have to do. Maybe there will be somebody to design flyers. There will be somebody to take orders. There's somebody to do all of these tasks can be done within a short time. So now we have a standard framework. There are different framework, but to make it easier for you, you have to be able to do it in the most easiest form before you start advancing to complicated ways of uh, tracking tasks. Do you get? Now, this is standard way to track task. All right. Now, what is the task? Reply to emails. Who is it assigned to? Kamsi. When is the deadline?
Yes.
Pay attention. So who is the task
I'm
assigned
paying
to? I'm giving
attention.
an example. So who is the task assigned to? Kamsi. When is the deadline? 25th of July. So now, is it a
Mm,
priority or a low priority? Because you are submitting it on the 25th of July, what will you pick? You pick high priority. So meaning you have is like very urgent. So now, if you are working for a
mm,
client, and the client already have SOP, this is what you will see in his or her Google spreadsheet. Your own is just to do the filling. Do you understand? This is what you will see
yes.
on the Google spreadsheet. Then when you are done, you come and click on status completed. All of these things will be filled by your client or employer. You understand? Maybe your client
Yes.
wants you to reply to emails. When you log into your Google Sheets, you just see that okay, this is what my boss want me to do, and it's assigned to you. Know
Mm,
the one that is assigned to you under that project. Then you see the due date when and when should you finish it. Then it's going to put it as priority. If it's high priority, you will know that it's something that you need to do urgently. Then when you are done, you will now come to this status and complete it and say completed. If you are still doing it, you can put in progress. Do you get? Then if maybe along the
mm,
line you encounter some challenges, you can write additional notes that okay, I'm unable to log in. So that when he wants to like see if you are really doing the work, he will log in and he will see that oh, having issues logging in. So he will know what to do. So this is one way you can manage expectations with your clients. In a situation whereby your client does not have SOP, you do it yourself to track your task. Do you understand?
yes.
So
Sorry, I came in late. Oh, what's the SOP? Because
we are not there yet, but SOP means standard of operation, the
oh, okay.
blueprint of what you can do for an organization. Do you understand?
Mm, yeah,
How to replicate what the organization have been doing before you were employed. So that's SOP.
yeah.
Okay. So
Mm,
now this is where we'll be going deeper into Google spreadsheets. We just did random tasks on Google spreadsheet, but this is where we are going to do the main work. Do you understand? So I have to follow this guideline so that I will not can't be saying a whole lot. So we have 25 minutes left. So now bold headers. I was only talking about headers, right? How do you bold it? We'll go there. How to add headers, bold it, and how to wrap text. Okay? Okay, let's go. Okay, I already showed you how to come into Google spreadsheet, Abby. So let's create a spreadsheet. So what will I call it? Tax manager. So I have a sample of what we are going to do to make it faster for us. Okay. So this is like a sample of what we are going to be doing. Okay, this is like a sample. Do you understand? Weekly virtual assistant tax tracker. I've explained it, but we are going to do like maybe three because of time. Do you understand? So that you understand every other activities I want to do. So tax assigned to category, due date, priority, status, and notes. So let me feed it. Okay, tax assigned to category, date, priority, status, and notes. Okay, now if you want to bold this header, if you want to bold this header, can you hear me? If you want to bold this header, what you do is simply click on this one. Can you see it? Then you bold it. Okay? Then you change the color to white. Let's put white. Alright? Then we make the header something pronounced. Do you get? Are you seeing it? So we have already created, we've added bold to the letters, and to differentiate it from the how will I put it now? Other inputs that you would make, you have to put this um coloring to make it well organized. Do you understand? So that's it. So this is your header. Now, if you look at it, if I let us say I have 200 data imputed on this Google Sheet, when I'm scrolling, you see that it's going off, right? The header have disappeared. Do you understand? So now we don't want this header to disappear when we are scrolling. What do? You freeze it. Okay? So come here, click on this one, clicked on it, we come to view. Are you seeing it? Then we freeze one row. We freeze it. Okay? See, I'm scrolling now. It's not disappearing again. Can you see it? It's still there. If I did not freeze it, you can apply it in any other rows or columns that you want to freeze. You can freeze anything. But this is the most important part, that you can freeze um your work. So that when you are looking for something, you'll not be like, where is the one under status? Where is the one under notes? To avoid confusion, you have to freeze. Do you get? So let's input some of the data. Let's see. Okay, we have 15 minutes more. All right. So we've done both. So let's look at the data. So reply to clients' message, emails, category, email management. So let's do it. Reply to client emails. Okay. Now you can see that, let us say we want to expand this border. This, let me do it like this. Let me just fill this thing. So I'll do everything together. Okay. Favor email management. So the category is email management. Let's say July 25th. Priority. Let's say it's of high priority, okay? Because client is to reach out every time. So the status in progress, that this is the note. So let's say we want to expand it. We are inputting just five data. Okay. Let's go to here. Did I click the other time?
Is it for the freeze?
No, not for freeze.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not happy now.
You want to increase the border.
No, no, no.
Mm.
Okay, let me just do other ones. If I remember, I'll come back to it. Okay. So let me just fill other details. Let me replicate it. Let me go come see. Let's say client management. Okay. August 5th. So low priority. Then not started. Let me use this. Okay, let me come to the table again. Schedule team meeting. Schedule team meeting. Okay, let me give it to goodness. Okay. What tax is it? Calendar management. Calendar management. Um, July 30. Okay. Let's say medium. Then what's it called? Not started. Let's see. Not started. Okay. So let's just make do with these three. Okay. So now I want to add, the first time either we add a table to it. Do you understand? So we just pick one of the columns and create an option for it. Okay. So for the status, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to status. I'm clicking this thing. So let's click on status. So let's think coming. So we'll click on a drop down. Let's add coloring for it. So let's say if it's in progress, we'll add light green. Okay. If it's not started, red. Then if maybe the person have started it, pure green. Let me say started. Okay, ongoing, started. Okay. So now we've added a data validation rule to it. Then click on done. Okay. So I went to um insert. I came to the drop down option. Okay. And that's how we added this validation too. Okay. So let's do the same thing for priority. Insert the drop down. Priority is high priority red, low priority green, medium let's just say light green. Let's say green as well. Then click on done. Okay. All right. I think that will be all. So let's filter. So we have low, high, low, medium. So imagine I have like 1,000 files here. Can you hear me? Imagine you have like
Yes.
1,000 files. Now your boss now asks you to like filter it to be showing just the high priority tasks. That he wants to see just the high priority tasks. What you will do in this situation is to filter. Okay? Recording it. So just okay, I think I figured out why the filtering and the sorting is giving me issues. So like if I'm using Notion, what I have to do is just type um the particular
You're
thing.
not sharing
Can you hear me?
your screen, you're not sharing it.
Okay, sorry. Don't mind me. So if I'm using Notion, I just have to filter just like we did on our email. Okay. So for Google Sheets, I think you filter and you sort by alphabet. Okay. So now, can you hear me? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, let me remove this thing. Okay. Now for Google Sheet, you filter by alphabet. Okay, ascending and descending order. So now we want to like the instance I gave to you guys. If your client wants to see, okay, tags that are of high priority, tags that are of low priority. So what will happen is you're just going to filter, okay, by ascending or descending order, which is the alphabet format. So that's what I was supposed to do, right? So now I'm just going to select this column, go to data, right? Sort by range. And something you need to note. If you filter, you cannot sort. Okay, so you first of all sort. So sort by colon. The colon is colon E. Let's go back. This colon E. Okay. Go to data. Sort range. Okay. So it's A to Z, not Z to A. All right. Okay. Let me go back again. You can see that the whole stuff is scattered. We have medium at the first, low at the second, high at the third. So just take note that medium is at the first. All right. So let me go back again. Go to data. Sort the range. Okay. So range is a name for each cells. Do you get each cells is called a range. Like this line that you're seeing. This one. They are called range. Okay. So sort range A to Z. Come to advanced range sorting option. So come to advanced range sorting options. So now we have A to Z, right? Data has header row, so we have to click on it so to show us. Okay, sort by priority, A to Z, then sort. So now you see that H is at the top, low is at the second, medium is at the last. Now, if you are reading your alphabet, H comes first, L comes second, M comes third. So we are sorting by alphabets using the priority what is it called? Priority column, but it's going to sort it by alphabet for you. So that's it. Do you understand it? Hello? Hello?
Mm, yes.
Did you get it? So if you want to sort, if you want to sort based on what is important and what is not important, you come to data, go to sort range, come to advanced sorting options, then tick the data as header or row. Do you understand? So because I've already
Yes, ma'am.
selected it, so it will not sort. Okay, so let's do another one so that we master it. Sort range, advanced sorting option. Let's go to Z to A. Okay, let's sort. You see medium will come from, so this is how to like sort by priority. Okay, then the same thing with this one. Let's say we want to filter now. Okay, create a filter. We've already created the filter. Okay, sort A to Z based on the beginning of the letter, the tags to be like this. Let's say Z to A, it will change. Do you understand? So let's just say we want to sort by names. Um, let's just say Josephine, Goodness. So want it to be, the name should be in alphabetic order. Angelina will be at the top, Bella will be at the second, Rebecca will be at the third. Okay, so we can sort. If I want to sort these names as well, you can just, okay, what's the alphabet again? F will come first now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, F before G. So let's say sort by A to Z. Okay. Now you see my name. My name is at the top. Goodness, and then, do you understand? So that's how you sort. Yeah, there's no fee color. But let's just say you want to add a fee color to this. This is how you add a fee color. Okay. Do you understand? You can add a fee color using this fee color tool. Then you just say, let me go back. This one, I want the fee color to be red. That one's too dark, but let me just, then this one, let's say yellow. This one, let me put green. Once I've mastered this one now, you now be using Notion. Notion is very sweet. Then you come to this one. Okay? So let's say I want to filter. Can you see it? Filter by color. So let's say let me pick everything. Okay, red. Color. Can you see it? Yes, filter my red. Is not a better example. Let me go back. Let me do it 1-1 so that it will be understandable. Okay. So let me filter the rule instead. Let me fill the rule. Let me fill the rule. Okay. Let me use this. Filter the rule. Let's see. So let's filter by color. Okay. Let's filter with schedule meetings. You see that schedule meetings will now be showing. Okay. So let's filter by replying of emails. Which one is replying of emails? Let me replying of emails. Let me use the dark green. Are you seeing it? Let's filter by yellow. You see it will not show. Okay, let me go back. Go back to none. You see that all of them will be showing. Imagine, let's say we have 1,000 data. Okay, we have 1,000 data, like what we normally do at the office. Okay, let's say we have list of people that have made payment for something, or have people that have not made payment for anything. So the best way for you to be able to like filter it is using this fee color. Okay, when you use the fee color to pick those that have not paid money, you can just use this. Let's just say the people that owe you money, you use the yellow fee color to fill them out. Now you will now come and filter it, filter by color. You shall know that if you pick on red, it's people that owe you money that will not show at the top. Okay. If you pick on green, people that have paid their balance, that will not be showing at the top. So this is one way you can also filter. Okay. To filter by value, do not have figures here. Okay. What is our another? Okay, wrap test. Wrap test. Let me remove this one. Okay. Now you see that some of the letters are going inside. Are you seeing it? It's going inside. Okay. So what you do in this situation is to wrap the text. Okay, this is the only one. Okay. Okay, you come to format and then wrap text. Okay. Are you seeing it now? So instead of it to be like hiding inside the um the sheet, you just wrap it so that it will just be visible. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, let me do it again. Control Z. Wait, do you guys know how to use your system? Control Z, Control D, Control F. You know how to use all those shortcuts.
Not all.
Okay, Control Z is
Yeah,
on.
not all. Yes.
Okay, Control Z is undo. So I use Control Z to undo and all that. Okay, Control U to redo. Okay, so let's wrap again. Select, you come to format, you pick wrapping, and then everything start be visible. Okay, so let's go over it again. We talk about freezing, abi. If you want to freeze, okay, now if you want to freeze everything so that it will not be doing like this, let's do it again. Let's just use this as an example. You come to view, we freeze. How many rows there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just use up to 9. Okay, up to 9 rows. Okay, it's freeze. So now you see that it's only the downside that is moving. I cannot move the other one. So that's freezing for you. Control Z. Okay. Then we talk about inserting tables and all. So this is where you insert tables like your drop down, your emojis. This is where you can add images. Now these images, where is important is, okay, I think the next class when I want to teach you how to link Google Forms and Google Sheets. So let's say your client asks you to collect data. Do you understand? Your client says you should collect data. Let's say we are doing a survey of different virtual assistant academy. Okay? Different virtual assistant academy so that we know their strengths, know their weakness, so that we can improve on our own. Do you understand? So now we will not send these forms out, okay, to different people that have, let us say, they have had experience with different training academy. So when they fill this form, okay, you link it to Google Sheets. So whatever they are feeling, do you understand? Whatever they are feeling, you can come to Google Sheets and create a sheet for it. Everything, all the data that we've collected, will appear here on what's it called? Google Sheets. Okay. Now, if for example, okay, let's say we want to add a link to this thing. Okay. Okay. Say link. We want to add a link. Okay. Let me use something like this. Okay. This is a link to Margaret's assignment. All right. We've added a link to this email management. Can you see it? You come to insert. So you can insert link. Okay. So let's say maybe you went to Google and research for maybe some pictures. You saw some pictures and you want your client to see the picture that you research about. You can just put pictures and put the link of that picture so that there's no need to import the picture. So when you click on it, it will take you directly to, you see it now. Okay, so you can also use Google Sheet to take links. So everything will just automatically appear. So you can attach links to your data. Okay, then let me see what is relevant. So okay, you can edit the link, you can insert image.
They don't have the insert video yet, are we, for doc?
Insert video for doc.
Yes.
For Google Doc. Image now.
Yeah. No, like video, I mean, sorry.
For Google Doc. No, it's image.
Okay.
You can insert a video in your drive. Okay. So now you click on the link, it will take you there. So let's say the research that you are doing requires links. This is one way you can just attach the link. So when your client comes, okay, the link to this file, you can just click on it, it will take you there. Click on the link, it will take you there. Do you understand? I think that will be all. What else again did I talk about? Talk about the filtering, the sorting, the wrapping. Okay? You come to formats and then you wrap. All right? You come to data to remove and add filter and to also to sort by range. You see all these things. You see all this column. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? They are called range. Okay? They're called range. All right? What else? Let me look at it. Okay. We know how to bold. We know how to add borders. Yeah, we know how to wrap text. We can freeze. We can freeze. We can filter. Okay. Okay. So let's go to SOP. So somebody asks, what's an SOP? So an SOP is basically the standard procedure of a company or a person, standard of operation. Okay. So what's an example of SOP? I've used let's say you want to cook rice. Let me use this example again. You want to cook rice, okay? What will you do first? You filter the rice, abi? If you want to teach somebody how to cook rice, shey you write boil the rice, filter, add oil, blend the pepper, add maggi, add salt, right? Now,
Yes.
I don't know how to cook. Do you understand? I don't know how to cook. You will now write the description on paper and give it to me that follow this pattern and cook your rice. You see that thing that you are giving me to use to cook that rice is called an SOP. Okay? Now I can be able to replicate how you cook your rice using that paper that you gave to me. Do you understand? So that's what an SOP is. Now let's say you are just employed and your client wants to take you like through all what they are doing so that you can just continue from where the other person stops. They are going to teach you, most especially if you are a beginner. Your boss is going to like teach you, give you step-by-step guide on how you should do it the way he wants it. Okay? Yes. I know how to manage emails, okay? I know how to manage emails, but the way I want to manage the email is not the way he wants it. All right? There are some things that he wants to delete from his inbox. For me, it's irrelevant. For him, it's going to be relevant. So you need his own standard of operation. So when you look at it, you'll be able to know what to delete, emails that you are supposed to reply to. Do you understand? So that's an SOP. Okay? Now, these are 6 things that an SOP should contain. It should contain the title. So let's say, for example, email management or cooking of rice. Okay? Now, the other one is, what's the purpose of email management? To reply to email, reply to clients. So that's why it's important, because that's the only way we can reach out to potential clients, like business partners. Do you understand? Now, what tools do you need to do the email management? Gmail. And mind you, Gmail is not the only tool they use to manage email. Hope you know that. Okay? So Gmail is not the only
Which
tool.
other Gmail can we use to manage
People are using
email?
Outlook. There's Outlook, there's Yahoo Mail. Hope you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I know about this.
Uh-huh. Your
I know
client might
about
be using,
Yahoo.
yeah. Now your client might be using Outlook or yahoomail.com and so on. Do you understand? So they will not tell you that when you want to
Yes.
manage is yahoo.com you are
Okay.
using for me. You will not say, oh, it's Gmail that I know how to use. You now it's the same. In fact, they're all the same. It's just a different brand. Do you get? So you will not follow
Yeah.
what they have, like what they are using. Do you understand? Like me now, I'm teaching you Google Sheet. The client that you might work with can be using Notion. But the good thing is what you are doing on Google Sheet is transferable. You see the way I was turning around? That's because I was using Notion. Okay. So I'm transferring the whole idea of Notion to Google Sheets for you. Do you understand?
Mm.
So that's that. Your client might be
Yes.
using Notion or Asana or Trello. You get. So you have to follow their own standard. Do you get? Okay. Now, step by step instruction on how you are going to use it for them. What you should edit, what you should archive, what you should remove, what you should add, messages that you should reply to, is it will contain that. Okay. Then expected outcome at the end of the day, you should be able to respond to all the emails for the day and all that. Do you get? Then notes, that's like helpful reminder. Maybe there's any other thing they need to know, stuff like that. You can just attach it, or maybe you can just say by 10 a.m. no email should be responded to by 10 p.m. All those kind of notes now. So your SOP should contain this. Now it's not only your client that can provide an SOP. You can also provide an SOP for your client. Okay? It's not everybody that know what they are doing. Do you understand? Now, the client might not really know what they shall know that they need assistance, but they don't really know how to go about it. Your own is to provide an SOP for them. It's okay, this is how I operate, these are the tools I know how to use. Okay? If they're okay with it, they go with it. So that's the importance of an SOP. All right. And this SOP sometimes it can come with videos. Maybe, let's say you don't know how to use Outlook. So your clients or your boss can send you a video recording on showing you how to use Outlook. You can send you videos on how you can use Notion or Asana. All right. So that's the SOP. So it's not just write up. But the beautiful thing is what you can do. Okay, you can do a write up, which you can upload on your Google Doc. All right. Then the links. Okay, let's do something on Google Sheets. Sorry. Let's just say how to cook rice. All right. Okay. Then and I made a video on um rice video. Let's put it. Do you understand? Okay. In fact, I'm now look for a link to the video I made on how to cook rice. All right. Let me just add all this one. So now I've added the video on how to cook rice. When you log into your Google Sheet, you just come. You say, okay, this is how to cook rice for the organization. You click on the link, it will take you to where you are going to learn how to cook rice. You watch the videos. Do you understand? Once you are done watching the videos, you can come here, say done or whatsoever. Do you get? That's an SOP. All right. So this is where you can attach links. But if you just want to do like a step-by-step breakdown or write up, you can upload it on Google Doc and share the link. All right. So okay. Okay, this is the assignment. Okay, this is a scenario. Okay. I talked about it already. Okay, making of tea. You put the tea inside the bag. This is like a procedure on how I'm going to do it. Okay. For people that like reading, when I read this thing now, I know how to make tea already. Okay. But there are some people they need the video. You can just make a video on it. I will watch the video. I will know how to make tea. All right. Now this is like an example of what an SOP looks like. Okay. Now the client will want you to, okay, give you a procedure, open the Gmail, read the customer's email, select the correct template, personalize the email. So now, I was talking about having a template for your emails, all those emails that you are sending to me. I told you to save them on your Google Doc. That's a template for you. Okay? That can be a template for you later on if you cannot crack your brain again. Do you understand? You select the correct template. So your clients will have a template for you that you can just be editing, maybe the name. Do you understand? You can just be using that template to be responding to his customers. Or or you can give you a go ahead to use your brain and personalize the message. Okay? Then when you are done, proofread and send. Don't just send it, read it first to see if there's any error. You send it. If there is anything you need to archive, you archive it. Okay? Archive means removing it from your inbox, but it doesn't mean that you have deleted it. So that's archiving. All right. So I think that will be all for SOP. So the key takeaway is a task is one piece of work. A project is made up of multiple related tasks. So I didn't talk about projects, so let's go back. Now, this everything here is a task. Okay. This will be the project. The name of the project is launch. Okay, let's say cooking of rice. That's the project at hand. All right. This old document is the project. This whole sheet is the project. Then all of these semi things that you are doing, that we are recording here, is the task. When we are done doing all the semi tasks, in total, all together, complete this project. So now this one is his own sheet. Do you understand? So if I'm going through all my sheets, I will say cooking or rice is a project on its own. Do you understand? But inside the sheet, we have small tasks that we did to make sure that the rice comes to life. Okay? You can still create other sheets. Okay? So let's just say cooking of rice. Okay? Now this sheet now would contain the tasks on how to boil rice. How to boil rice. Okay? Sheet 2 will contain Maggi and salt. Sorry about my. Okay? So let's add another sheet. This one will contain onions and pepper procedure. Okay, this is another sheet. Let's say palm oil. This is what you use to cook rice, abi. So these are different tasks that you assign to different people to get um the cooking of rice project done. Okay, you see that when I change the sheet, the cooking of rice is still there. Any changes that you make here will reflect on this side. Okay, because it's one project. So these are the different things you can do under how to boil rice. Maybe water, firewood, everything will be on how to boil rice. For example, I'm just giving stupid instance. Now Maggi and salt, okay? You cannot write almost done. Other Maggi and salt, you can put Star Maggi, Royco, blah blah blah, onions, Aboki onions, standard onions, and so that's just it. So everything that you put together, like different tasks that you did to get this cooking of rice project done, is called project management. So this is the project being managed, and this is the task being done. Okay. So now let's go to your assignments. Okay. Now, if you can screenshot though, but I will still send it to you, but you shall screenshot. So what you would do, okay? You have just been hired as a VA for a business coach, managing emails, meetings, podcasts, Canva designs, and leads follow up. So this is what you do. Create a Google Sheets. Okay. Build a professional tax tracker with 10 business related tasks. I already told you how you're going to position the header. Okay. So tax assigned to due dates, priority 3. This is the format you follow. Then how you're going to bold with the headers, how you're going to wrap text, how you're going to froze first row, then sort by due date, then filter by high priority. Then for the Google Docs, okay, the title, the purpose. So you figure out anything that you can do as a virtual assistant. So create an SOP titled How to Schedule a Google Meet containing title. Okay. Now Google Meet, we've not done Google Meet, so this is an opportunity. So you figure it out. So Google Meet is what we use. It's just like Zoom. Okay. It's just like Zoom that we use to coordinate meetings. All right. Now teach me how to use Google Meet. Teach me how to use Google Meet. The title. Okay. How to use Google Meet. Purpose. Why are we using Google Meet? I will told you the answer, Sha. How to use, you put all these things in Google Doc. Oh. The purpose. What tool are you using? Are you using Google Meet or you're using Zoom? Put it there. Step-by-step instruction on how to use Google Meet. Then expected outcome. Then if there's any notes, you add it to it. Okay, have you screenshot the assignment? You have 7 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, you can try to back on your instruction.
No, what did you say?
No, I said those that are screenshot.
I'm not getting you.
I said those that screenshot.
I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me just read out the key takeaways. So a task is one piece of work. A project is made up of multiple related tasks. Okay? Then Google Sheets helps virtual assistants organize and track work efficiently. So a good task tracker is clear, well formatted, and easy to understand. Updates. Okay? Core sheet skills that you need. There are so many ways to use Google Sheets. Okay? There are different ways you can use it. But the core sheet skill here is how to add headers, format, wrap, freeze, sort, and multiple tabs. Okay. Then an SOP is a step-by-step guide that ensures a task is done correctly every time. So it's not every time I'm telling you, why did you put plenty Maggi? This is the quantity of Maggi you're supposed to put. This, that. So is it to avoid all those correction? I will just make the video and send to you if you want to work with me. Then understand? I'll send you the video on how the quantity of Maggi, why you should not use one Maggi, why you should use two Maggi. So that's the SOP. All right. Now Google Doc is best for SOPs. Google Sheet is best for tracking tasks and projects. Okay? Now, why is it so? If, for example, you are using Google Sheet, I want you to watch all the videos that I made. I can use Google Sheet to track if you have actually completed or you have watched all the SOPs that I've sent to you. So I'll send the link there, upload it there. Just is to watch the videos and mark complete. Okay, I've watched it. So when I go through the Google Sheet, I saw that, okay, this guy have watched all the videos. It's time to start the real work. Do you understand? So That's it. Any question? Hello? Are you guys here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
Any
question, ma.
question? But do you guys
No
understand
question.
it?
Yes.
Yes, ma.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma.
Mhm.
Okay. So that will be all. That will be all for today's class. So if you have any question to ask, even after the class, because somebody like me is after the class that I normally have questions to ask. So everybody's different, right? So if you have questions after the class, you can still reach out to me. If you want to call me. I will answer you. Don't hide. Okay. So that will be all. So if you've not done your assignment, so I'll just give you tomorrow as a day of grace. Okay? Do it and submit it alongside this one for tomorrow's class. I beg you in the name of God. It's only a goodness and amazing that completed the assignment. So the rest of you, please, I'm begging you, do your assignment. All
Are we
right.
submitting today?
What did you say? I can't hear you.
I said, are we submitting today's assignment tomorrow?
If you are submitting this assignment tomorrow,
Yes.
yes, you have to submit it tomorrow. It's not hard now. It's a simple assignment. You should try and do it. Okay? It's not hard. I thought you had to use prompt to get your SOP. Okay? So if you feel like you want to save time, this is even hard now. This is the time you can use AI to save time for yourself. If you don't have the time to start writing how to do Google Meet, you can use your 5 phase prompt to get how to use Google Meet as your SOP. AI is there. Shall just know why you are using it. That's just it. Okay? I'm not telling you so I be lazy. Oh. If you don't understand it, just go and do the foundational work. Get so the simple work. Okay. So now for this tax assigned to you can come up, you can just forge something and put it there. Do you get? I just come up with any kind of tax, maybe for previous assignment that you submitted. Yes, again. Okay. Okay. I didn't even talk about. So that's all. So let's end the class now. Do take care. So wait, let me call the attendance. People that is to come class. Let me see the people that came to class. We have Margaret, Goodness, Kamsi, and Adeola. Okay. Josephine has left the call. Okay, Josephine's here and love it. Goodness, Kamsi, Adeola, love it, and Josephine are the only person that came to class. Okay. The others did not take excuse. All right. Okay now. Good night and
Okay, good night. Thank you.
bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Mm.